Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to explore the major theories of emotions. Emotions, as intricate and powerful as they are, play quite a significant role in how we navigate our lives. So without further ado, let's dive right into the key theories of emotions. First one on our journey is McDougall theory of emotion, who proposed instincts as a major factor in our emotions. According to McDougall, the satisfaction of instinctive behavior causes the pleasant emotions, while on the contrary, dissatisfaction of instinct cause unpleasant emotions. For example, repulsive instinct stimulate a person to avoid the disliked situation. Similarly, the escape instinct stimulate us to run away from the dangerous situation. McDougall instinctive theory bears huge importance in the development of behavior, which is related to heredity and environment and purposiveness. Then on our journey is James-Lange theory of emotion, which was presented in 1884 by an American psychologist William James and a Danish psychologist Karl Lange. This theory suggests that emotions are the result of physiological reactions to stimuli. For example, our heartbeat, breathing rate, and other organic changes manifest. Then we feel this emotion of fear. James proposed that if you exclude all of these physical and organic changes, then there will be only a cognition of danger and no sense of emotion at all. James-Lange theory is also considered the peripheral theory of emotions, which states that emotions are produced in the periphery of our body from different sensations. So next on our journey is Cannon-Bard theory of emotion, which was presented in 1920 on the basis of Philip Bard researches. This theory challenges the James-Lange perspective by suggesting that the felt emotions and bodily changes act simultaneously. So in other words, you can say that we first perceive a stimulus, which then evoke experience of emotions in the cortex and physiological arousal at the same time. Now let's explore the Schachter-Singer Two-Factor Theory of emotion. According to this theory, our physiological arousal on its own doesn't cause emotions at all. Instead, it's the interpretation of our body state which makes our body expressions more meaningful and communicable. Schachter presumed that in order to experience any emotion, one must be able to cognitively label his physiological arousal. As a critique to Schachter-Singer theory of emotion, Robert Zejonk and Lazarus put forward their own theories of emotion. According to Zejonk, cognition or labeling of the bodily arousal is not at all necessary to precede emotions. He noted that our emotional reactions are sometimes quicker than our interpretation of the situation, so we feel an emotion before even we think about it. Next comes the cognitive appraisal theory given by Arnold and Lazarus. Arnold first proposed this theory in 1960s. He presented some steps for cognitive appraisal, which in turn lead to emotions. He said that we first of all perceive the external stimuli, then we appraise or examine it regarding its goodness and badness, and last would be the action step, where we tend to approach the stimuli which is appraised as good and withdraw from the stimuli which is appraised as bad. Lazarus later on expanded this theory in 1968 by proposing two kinds of appraisal: primary appraisal and secondary appraisal. In primary appraisal, we make a decision about the situation. Here again, we tend to examine the situation by appraising if it is threatening or not. And then comes secondary appraisal, in which the alternate decisions are to be made to handle the threatening situation. Here, we tend to handle the threatening situation by using two possible ways. A person might try to fight the situation, or he might try to escape the situation. Here, appraisal and reappraisal make the situation clear and decrease the negative intensity of the emotions. So to summarize, cognitive appraisal theory suggests that how we appraise or evaluate a situation determines our emotional responses. In other words, our interpretation of the event influences the intensity and type of emotion that we experience. Then comes facial feedback theory of emotion, which was proposed by Paul Ekman. This theory suggests that it's not only that our emotions influence our facial expressions, instead our facial expressions can also influence our emotions. Then comes the evolutionary theories of emotion. These theories, which are rooted in Darwin's ideas, propose that emotions have evolved over time. Emotions like fear, anger, and love have evolved for specific purposes which were necessary for our survival. Lastly, there are social constructivist theories of emotions, which highlight the role of culture and socialization in shaping our emotional experiences. These theories propose that different societies societies may influence how an individual express, interpret, or value a particular emotion. There are some other theories of emotions as well. For example, Leaper's theory of emotion, which highlight the role of motive in our emotional experiences. Then Pepper's MacLean neuro theory of emotion, which highlight the role of limbic system, or Lindsley activation theory of emotion, which highlights the role of hypothalamus or reticular formation in the emotional processes. Plutchik's descriptive theory of emotions is also important for that matter. So you might have noticed that there are diverse perspectives on the significance of emotions in our behavior, whether it's through physiological reactions, cognitive processes, evolutionary adaptation, or cultural influences. Emotions paint the canvas of our lives, influencing our thoughts, actions, and connections with others. Understanding these theories is essential to shed light on how emotions influence us. Thank you for exploring these major theories of emotions with us. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe the channel for more such content. Until next time, keep embracing the richness of your emotions.